you go.
I'm the grouper king. I'm the grouper king.
That's another nice fish.
Look at that grouper, Mac.
Let's see it.
Oh my God. I'm the grouper king of the Bahamas. Here we are back in the Bahamas. Specifically, we're in Nassau with my favorite fisherman, Ian Rademacher. Also with me, Tom Mackin from Rapala. So Ian, what do you got planned for Tom and I?
Well, with the weather conditions that we have, I think we're gonna run from Nassau up the Hole in the Wall. We're gonna look for some dolphin along the way, maybe some weed patches, try troll some lures past them, then we're gonna head up the Hole in the Wall and fish the reef there.
Now, when we get, you speaking of fishing lures, when we get the Hole in the Wall, what are we gonna be doing? What do you think we might catch?
Well, I'm thinking that we're gonna fish for, you know, this time of year, the yellowfin grouper are usually there, as well as some big blacks. And we're gonna fish some jigs in 140 feet to 250 feet.
Be dropping down big white jigs like this?
That's correct.
I know you also like to cover a lot of ground, so these high-speed vertical jigs allows us to do that too. Until we find actually the depth and where the fish are, we fish fast.
That's correct. And it's a pretty fast drift out there. It's usually running 6 knots, so you're covering ground pretty fast.
Sounds exciting to me. What do you think, Tom?
Oh, I'll tell you what, you know, it has to start with a fishing spot with a good name. Hole in the Wall, I like it. Never been there, but I'm looking forward to it. Now, I know, Murph, you've selected the chartreuse and the white. And why chartreuse?
Well, if it ain't chartreuse, ain't no use. That's why. And plus, the other thing is, when you get down there in 300-400 feet of water, these glow in the dark. So it's gonna maybe give me a better chance of a fish actually seeing that he's being fished for and actually catch a fish. So that's the whole idea. Hey, I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's a 60-mile ride from Nassau to Hole in the Wall on Abaco's southern coastline. Ian's 31T contender makes it an easy trip to the fishing grounds.
I think I got a bite, guys. Oh, bastard. Oh, I didn't need to take a reel, crank a hand on the reel. Oh, I can't do it. You better stop him, Richard.
Oh, that one about took my arms out of the sockets. God. I just smashed it on the way up. Jeez.
Please, line break. Come on. I'm afraid to do anything. If I let go of my left hand, you're gonna get it all back. Oh. Oh my God.
This one came up pretty quick.
On a 20-pound spinner outfit.
Oh,
nice fish.
Another species. I'm keeping my record going. I'm on species 6. Ah!
It's a nice little yellowfin.
That's a shark. Oh, I knew it, felt it right then. That was definitely a shark. It had those symptoms. Look at that yellowfin grouper that Tom Mackin's catching. Whoop. Ian, you got him on?
Sure do. Feels like a little grouper. That's a nice...
I wish there was some fish around here.
This is the fishiest place I think I've ever been.
Feels
Look
like a
how
little group.
beautiful that yellowfin grouper is.
Isn't that gorgeous? That is a beautiful fish. I've never caught one
Here
of
we
these
go.
before.
He's red,
That is a red
yellow,
fish.
and black.
Nice fish, beautiful
Tim.
yellowfin.
Do we
Look at
hang
that.
on to him?
These are good eating.
Wow, Ian. You know, the bad part about fishing around here is the re-rigging. It takes more time to re-rig than to get a bite. Another yellowfin.
Look at that beautiful
Look
fish.
at the differences in the two
let's
fish.
get
One's
these.
red, and this one's brown. And as we keep this one out of the water, let's see if he'll turn.
No, he won't.
Same exact species of fish.
He's
And look
starting
at how
to.
they can
No.
camouflage themselves. That's the deer orange, international orange that the deer guys would be wearing in the field so they don't get in trouble. Really
Beautiful
awesome.
beautiful fish and great eating.
All on the pure bucktail jig versus
The speed
The high
jig, the
speeds,
Bentos, the
yeah,
Bentos
the Bentos.
Williamson speed jig.
the old style versus the new style.
Murph, I've dropped down 6 times and caught 6 different species.
I know.
Very effective.
Whoa! Triple header. Whoa!
This is a heavy fish here.
Today, Stu and his guide have an unexpected pleasure. The company of Florida's citrus queen. She couldn't believe that Stu goes after these giant tarpon with a fly rod. The best tarpon water is shallow, at most 3 to 6 feet deep, where the guide can pull the boat along silently. We've got him on. He's pretty big, so Stu inserts a rod stiffener for a little more power. An 80-pound fish and a man, connected by a line whose weakest link will snap at 12 pounds of pressure. The silver giant is eased toward the boat. As with all non-record tarpon, Stu lets this one live to fight another day and hopefully grow even bigger than his fly rod world record of 151 pounds.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Florida, the fishing capital of the world. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Rapala, Williamson Lures, Maverick Boats, Minn Kota, Humminbird, La Jolla Resort, Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure.
So, which one you thinking about?
I can't decide between sumo and gladiator.
Well, sumo has incredible balance thanks to his low center of gravity. Although, you can't go wrong with gladiator. No one is braver or stronger than he is.
I think you should choose Gladiator.
I'll take sumo.
Rapala, Extreme Action X-Rap. Extreme Netmen sold separately.
Why is Yamaha your best investment? Just ask charter boat captain and tournament angler George Mitchell.
No matter where I fish, I know I've got the strongest, most reliable outboard there is.
For 25 years, Yamaha's innovative technology has produced the best outboards on the water. Tournament after tournament, win after win. The Yamaha F350. Power, reliability, and fuel efficiency. Yamaha, because your best investment starts right here.
Fish are gonna need a new place to hide. Exclusive side imaging from Humminbird. Scan more water faster with 480 feet of side-to-side coverage and see structure detail with amazing picture-like images. Humminbird, simply, clearly, better.
The new Riptide SF from Minn Kota. Its ruthless new mount features an anodized aluminum mono arm with uncompromising strength, a counter-tension stabilizer with no play and no give for whisper-quiet operation, and lift assist for effortless stow and deploy. But it doesn't just sound tough. It's battle-tested to help you tear through everything from heavy chop to corrosive saltwater. Riptide SF. The assault on salt has begun.
I'm Captain Rick Murphy, and when I'm in the Florida Keys, I stay at the La Jolla Resort in Isla Mirada, a place for families and fishermen.
The La Jolla is located on the bay at mile marker 82.2 and has easy access to the Everglades. The flats of Isla Mirada and the offshore reefs are just minutes away. The La Jolla Resort has great dockage, boat ramps, barbecue pits, and swimming pools. So whether your group is small or large, the La Jolla can take care of all your needs.
Our special guest for these two Bahama adventures is Tom Mackin. Tom is the president of Rapala. This venerable company sells its products in more than 140 countries around the world and is responsible for more world record catches than any other fishing lure. Williamson is a division of Rapala and has been making saltwater lures for decades. It's also the world leader in manufacturing offshore trolling lures.
It's a beautiful fish.
Wow.
These glow-in-the-dark jigs get down fast and the fish just can't seem to refuse them.
And it didn't take long.
First drop down.
God. Ian, how come you bring me to a place that doesn't have any fish?
You're fishing in the wrong spot. If you're a foot further forward, you might catch something. I tell you, there's something
I'm getting ready to get a bite right here.
There's something looking at my fish right now.
I hear you. I just got bit.
That drag scream.
Fish on.
I'll tell you what, you know what?
The
guys
fish
talking
off.
about catching so many fish, their arms get tight. I'm actually getting to that point.
Jesus Christ.
And it's been a long time since I've caught that many fish.
Whoa! Triple header. Whoa!
This is a heavy fish here.
Triple header.
This is a,
Triple header.
this is a very heavy fish here. Here. Let me go over you.
Go. This is a hole in the wall dance fest. Look at that beautiful yellowfin grouper.
Now, I have something on here that feels like it weighs about 500 pounds.
Get him in, Ian.
You can see it there. That's got to be
Get
a
him.
shark. Is that
Get
a
him.
shark down there?
I don't see any shark.
Look.
I don't see a shark. Look at this yellowfin grouper, Mac.
That thing is
Is that a shark?
Isn't it beautiful?
It's unbelievable.
Big shark,
We
Ian.
got a shark coming in?
Shark. Ian's got a big shark on. He ain't playing either.
I got something that doesn't know the meaning of quit over here.
Well, while you guys are messing around with all those fish, I think I'll just catch us some dinner. Wow. Look at how outstanding that fish is. Who in the world has ever caught a grouper that color? Besides us. Hey, Ian, while these 3 rods are bent, I want to take a second and thank you for always having us over here. You're the most gracious host.
You're welcome.
And I gotta say, you're working on being the co-host of Sportsman's Adventure from Abound or something if we ever start one.
That'll work out.
I'm gonna drop back down while I still...
Look at this nice bar jack.
Look at Mac with a 15-pound bar jack. 3 different species.
Kind of hoping my line pops here.
And Ian's got on a big brown shark. You probably had something on it and he got upgraded, right, Ian? Hey, everybody for himself, Mac. Go ahead and take yours off. I'm going back down for a little more fun. Wow.
Damn.
Rod didn't break.
He hit me right in the rapala.
I think we got hit by lightning.
You know, I've always thought maybe we should wear helmets out here.
What the hell is that?
I think we got hit by lightning, but I don't see any clouds.
Holy cow. Damn.
I think we need, this is full
Hey,
contact.
before you hurt somebody, can you help him get that fish off?
This is full contact fishing over here. We're gonna get some Rapala fishing helmets. Man.
Yeah. The pith helmet with the fan in it.
That'll be our next accessory item.
It's a beautiful fish.
Wow.
That's a nice bar jack.
Another nice
I
grouper.
just got wrapped around you, I think, didn't I, Ian?
Yeah, that's all right though.
You're under.
Yeah.
Now you're over. I got you.
That's a nice fish.
Look at here.
Fish on.
Oh,
See,
we got
and
another
all I
one
had to
going.
do was just touch your line. I touched your line, and look what happened.
Got off.
And now you just became the Russian angler, Sir Alexander Popov.
That was a nice fish.
Look at that. You know what, guys? Ian, Tom, I gotta say, Ian, you have a fishery and the new Williamson testing ground for all our experimental lures. Do you think we could put an office in over here, Tom?
I think we'll have an office just like this, 31-foot office,
A
maybe.
31-foot office with lots of blue water around us?
Exactly.
Well, that's exactly
It's a beautiful fish.
you do when you have great lures and great, you know, products. You got to come to a place where there's lots of fish to test it and you can learn real quickly. We've caught 3 or 4 different types of groupers this morning and lots of great sizes, different sizes.
It's a beautiful fish.
Look at this fish. Look at that fish. Look at the lips. Beautiful yellow lips.
This Conservation Minute is brought to you by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
Let's talk about boating safety. It's really great to get out on the water, but did you know that hundreds of people are killed every year in boating accidents? Most of them drown during an accident that happens while fishing or returning from a fishing trip. But there's really an easy way to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Wear a life jacket. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has kicked off a new boating safety awareness campaign called Wear It Florida. Now, I know what you're thinking. How am I going to be able to fish with a big, bulky life jacket on? Well, that problem's been solved. This inflatable belt pack is comfortable, lightweight, easy to wear, and easy to forget that you even have it on until you're in the water and need it. These life-saving belts will help you concentrate on catching fish and make sure you'll be able to come back and do it again tomorrow. Log on to myfwc.com website and click on Wear It Florida to learn more and spread the word to your boating friends.
At Contender, we've specialized in building high-performance, top-quality, custom-made boats for more than 25 years. Contender has redefined what a fishing boat can be, and we are committed to producing the finest fishing boats in the world. And there has never been a better time to get a great deal on our entire line of Contender boats. Be sure to check out our new generation T models, the 27, 31, and 33, all available with optional forward seating. We're looking forward to welcoming you into the Contender family of boats.
Patented in 2000, perfected over years of testing and real-world punishment, the Power Pole is the ultimate shallow water boat positioning tool. Swift, Power Pole deploys in seconds from anywhere in your boat. Virtually silent, Power Pole won't spook wary fish. Secure in strong current or gusting winds in up to 8 feet of water. Engineered to take it with a lifetime unconditional replacement guarantee on the spike. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Visit powerpole.com to find a dealer near you.
I've been fishing all my life and seen some pretty cool things on the water. I've seen a 180-pound tarpon jump in my boat. I've seen giant snook slam live bait, and I've also seen super shallow redfish I can easily pull to. I've seen a lot, and a lot has changed except my boat builder, Maverick Boat Company. Make no mistake about it, Maverick makes the best technical poling skiffs, high-speed backcountry skiffs, and bay boats in the world.
Use Maverick or Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
Hey there. Like your extreme net man?
I love my sumo. How about you?
Yeah. Wizard net man's awesome.
Well, see you out there.
Rapala, Extreme Action X-Wrap. Extreme Netmen sold separately.
Has your Florida fishing or hunting license expired and you need it renewed now? No problem. The FWC has several services that will allow you to buy your license instantly. No matter where you are, in the woods or on the water, all you need is a major credit card. For a small additional service fee, you can purchase these licenses directly online or simply by calling a toll-free number. To get your instant license online, log on to myfwc.com or call toll-free 1-888-FISH-FLORIDA or 1-888-HUNT-FLORIDA.
Why is Yamaha your best investment? Just ask Captain Buddy LaPointe.
In the charter business, I can't afford downtime.
My Yamaha 150 4-stroke is the most dependable, trouble-free outboard I've ever run.
This clean-burning, quiet, fuel-efficient Yamaha 4-stroke is the most versatile outboard in the Yamaha lineup. So invest in the best, the clean, quiet, dependable Yamaha F-150. Yamaha, because your best investment starts right here.
I don't know what to say. It's hard to talk when you got him on like this. But there's nothing like drifting in 100 feet of water, drifting out to where it goes from 100 to a couple thousand in just a few yards. Literally, we're starting in shallow and we're working our way out. The tide's going off the bank and we can go in a few 100 feet of water in no time. Look at this yellowfin grouper.
Beautiful fish.
Wow. Now, in the month of full moon in April and in March, Ian tells me that these yellowfins pull up on the edge of these reefs and they spawn. And obviously, Ian knows what he's talking about because we've come over here in May and never caught a yellowfin. So the point I'm trying to make is that timing when coming over to the Bahamas is everything. And it's not just everything in the bottom fishing, but also blue marlins, white marlins, and the mutton snapper spawns, as well as the dorados, wahoos. So, you got a bite? Why don't you catch that one, Ian? Look at this fish. Look at that fish. Look at the lips. Beautiful yellow lips. Fin. That, my boys and girls, is a perfect specimen of yellowfin grouper.
I think they're actually done with the spawn after the full moon.
Are they?
Yeah. So these fish, through spawning, you can tell that their stomach's not as fat either.
You want to let this one go?
It's up to you.
We got a lot of fish in there. It looks like you're bringing up another one.
That's right.
Come on, Mac, we're waiting on you for a trifecta.
All right, bud.
Got another beautiful grouper here. There we
Another yellowfin. Wow.
Look at that.
The thing that's so great about this is if you're coming over from the States, you can be here in just a little time, maybe half a day in a contender like this.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, it is. And you can simply come over with a boat full of jigs, bucktails and high-speed jigs, and come and start at 100 feet of water and work your way off the shelf until it drops off. It looks like they come out of the same cookie cutter.
Yeah, I think these fish are done spawning. I'm gonna keep one if you want to let one go.
All right, let's let this pretty yellow one go. You know, a lot of guys wonder why you gotta wear a belt. For me, this works so much better. Having that rod a little lower. Because you bury this rod with a fish of this magnitude into your belly, you 2 or 3 bites. You got a hole that you're breathing out of in your lower unit. And they're not a lot of fun. I think this may be a jack.
Part of getting off the floor.
I don't know. Find out here in a minute.
Okay, we got a big grouper coming up over here.
That's mine over there?
Rick, you got a big grouper. There you go.
I'm the grouper king. I'm the grouper king.
That's another nice fish.
Look at that grouper, Mac.
Let's see it.
Oh
Let's see
my
it.
God. Big
I got
black.
a yellowfin over here. No, never mind. I don't.
That's,
Big
that's
black.
a bar jack.
That's a power jack.
A bar.
A bar jack.
Bar jack.
I'm the grouper king of the Bahamas. Can't see much in there. Look at that. Man.
Nice fish.
Look at that black grouper. Ian?
Yeah.
I've done my
That's
job.
a 40-pound fish.
Let's see.
Beautiful fish there, blackfin.
Oh my God. Look at that thing.
On the Williamson.
Nice.
9-ounce bucktail. We got to get that. I want to look at how deep he ate that bucktail.
Oh, I'd say we'd let him
Look.
go.
Look at that. Look at here, Matt.
That is huge.
Big time, big boys and big fish. That's what Ian is all about. Holy moly.
That is what Ian is all about.
That's right. It's a beautiful fish.
You are the man, Ian. That's a lot of fish for a 20-pound spinning rod.
Sure
Not
is.
trying to make it any better than it is, because it doesn't get any better than this. But that fish hurt me. Look at my fingers where they hit the spool, and the spool, I hit the knob underneath here when I was trying to add additional pressure, and it free spooled the spool, and it slammed it in reverse. So I paid the price on that one.
That first couple minutes is pretty rough.
Guess we're gonna eat good tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Maybe the only thing better than the awesome fishing here is the great hospitality that Ian and his family and friends have shown us. We were treated to a fantastic fish dinner, island style, fresh dolphin and grouper fingers, pigeon peas and rice, and icy cold calicks.
Thanks for making this a great sportsman's adventure.
Check out the Sportsman's Adventures website at www.sportsmansadventures.com. Coming up next week on Sportsman's Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy.
Where you at, Mikey? Step in, Pinjito. Better go to the back. Careful. Pin boat. Whoa, Mikey, you picked a big one.
Sportsman's Adventures was brought to you by Contender Boats, Costa Del Mar, See What's Out There, ARCD Hookers, Trigger X, Suffix Lines, Hook and Tackle Sportswear, Loop Reels, The Fish Grip, Get your best grip. Lumber Rock, the last deck or dock you'll ever buy. Ameritrail, custom trailer manufacturers. And by Screen Print Plus, when image matters.